Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Glover in for David Carroll.
And I'm Cindy Sexton.
A Hamilton County mother says her 4-month-old daughter was denied daycare services because the baby is on oxygen.
The mom says she's an employee of the daycare but hasn't been able to work since she went on maternity leave. Local 3 Xavier Harris sat down with the woman who says she has nowhere else to turn.
Jessica Sprague says she's worked for Daisy Head Start for about a year and has 2 kids already enrolled there. She says up until now, everything has been fine until she tried to get her newborn enrolled.
It's heartbreaking to see all of this, see what they're doing to her. And
Jessica Sprague says she's worked at Daisy Head Start for a year and had to take an early leave due to pregnancy complications.
I developed a subchorionic hemorrhage. At first it was 3 centimeters and then it got to 8 centimeters, and they're like, we're going to go ahead and take her because it's turned into a placenta detachment.
That's when she learned her newborn Chloe had to have an oxygen tank when she sleeps until her lungs grow big enough to breathe on her own.
It was very difficult. I was constantly crying. I was like, why did this happen to me?
Sprague says during this time, she was in constant communication with Daisy Head Start. She says before her delivery, everyone seemed to be on the same page when it came to getting Chloe enrolled in daycare.
They're like, she has first dibs because your other 2 kids come here.
She says it wasn't until she told them about Chloe's diagnosis when the issues started.
We had to have a staffing meeting to determine if she was eligible to come.
Sprague says during that meeting is when they came up with an option that would get her enrolled, hiring a nurse.
From Monday through Friday, 8 to 2, and we will take care of everything that she needs in the classroom, including her oxygen tank, and she also has a pulse ox while she's sleeping as well.
She says she was excited to get Chloe enrolled so she could get back to work. But just 24 hours before classes started, she got a call.
Well, we just don't feel equipped enough for Chloe to be there with 2 teachers and 8 babies.
Sprague says Chloe was put back on a waiting list and would not be allowed in the daycare until she was off the oxygen machine.
I cried for a good 20 minutes.
According to the daycare's website, there is a policy about children with disabilities, and it states children with disabilities, regardless of severity, are welcomed in all Head Start/early Head Start classrooms.
Why are they singling, my daughter out when their policy says that they, take kids with disability?
She says she hasn't been able to work and can't until she finds childcare, which is becoming scary for her.
It makes me feel frustrated and upset, and they should be there to provide for my child, and they're not.
I also reached out to the daycare for a comment by phone and by email and have yet to hear anything back. Back to you.